Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we're going to use Suno Studio and we're going to try to make a Timbaland style track. So I was, listening to Timbaland's latest stuff, not latest, but like his top records. And I just love the fact that he just focused on rhythm. That was the main thing. Justin Timberlake did all the harmonies. The Human did the harmonies, but the beat was the rhythm. So we're going to focus on rhythm first and then fill it out with harmony and songwriting and melody after. And I think that's why Timbaland stands out a lot, is simply because, again, he solely focuses on rhythm, not just what chord progression, what bass line. It's just like, what's the rhythm? Okay, so my new prompt I'm going to try here is in Suno is called Indian Tribal and then comma rhythmic. So I don't know how to speak their language, so I don't even know what to type in their language. So I'm going to put just like vowel sounds like ooh, ah, e, I, o, u type stuff. Because in any language, we tend to have a similar vowel sound. But in terms of words, you might not be naturally saying certain words in other languages or styles. So this is ooh, ah, and then ooh. I mean, what else is there? Ooh, ah. I'll just put I. I don't know if this will even know what I mean. I, O, U, A. I don't even know if it's going to know about these, but let's just try it anyway. Okay, so the more you kind of type in these phonetics, the longer it will be. So let's just copy and paste this. Now, the IOU thing is an experiment, so that may go awry. Just warning. Okay, so let's hit create. And what I love about Suno is it doesn't take a long time. Now, we're not in Suno Studio just yet. So this is version 5. A lot of people, when they're commenting on Suno, they're not on the actual latest version. They're on version 4.5, which is now the new kind of free tier is 4.5. This is very different from version 5. Okay, so if you want to hear Suno for why people are so excited, you got to upgrade to the Pro plan. All right, just go to busyworksbeats.com/Suno. It will send you straight over to Suno. Here's the first track. So we're looking for like hand drums, and also in the style, let's put like bongos and congas, whatever they use. See, I don't know what they use. That one's a little too cinematic. Like we could use that ta 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 1 3 C 3 C O 3 C 3 C O. So we could use that. I don't know about that chant though. It's a little heavy. Here's a record, for example, that we could use. We can make this into a dance track. So now now I don't know what they use over there. If it's bongos, it's some hand drum. Now this sounds more like a Marvin Gaye track. So maybe bongos is not the right instrument, but I do like the rhythm. I wish it didn't have the bass line in here. That's kind of hard though. Like I could definitely flip that. West Coast beat. That reminds me of the game instrument. This would be a dope intro. All right, so what I'm going to do is open up FLs. All right, now let's try very specific lyrics. Now this one might not be as realistic, but I'll say, we want to party and have a good time. We want to party all night long. It's not a perfect, measure of rhythm, but I want this to say a phrase because I want to see if they will do like the Indian, like in between notes, like the half steps. I want to see if they'll do that. I also want to have a sitar in here, which is one of the main instruments. So let's type in sitar. So we have Indian tribal sound, meaning we don't want that cinematic Bollywood sound. I'm looking for a tribal street kind of level sound. Rhythmic, bongos, almost like how in dancehall you have that really, that Caribbean sound to it. They talk like these, it's like that. And it's very like just raw. We're trying to go for that type of sound. Now, as you guys can see, I tried before with like dance terms.
We want to party and have a good time.
I kind of like the party. We can chop that.
To party all night long. Have a good time. We want to party all night long. We want to party.
That's pretty hard though. That was a cool track. So we're gonna download all these and then drop them into FL.
To party and have a good time. We want to.
I like this part without the vocal. Or we can sample it from here. Yeah, I like this. This is the drum we're gonna use because it's very different. It doesn't sound like something we already know about. So this is still loading here, but this is the one we're gonna take the drums from here for sure. Is there a way to rename this stuff? Let me see. I think there is if you go into the song mode somewhere. Oh, duh, here it is. We'll just put Indian drum sample. So this is with the sitar. So if I was doing like a Dre beat, I'd definitely have that sitar for like the rap of the game or something. Even this drum sounds cool. That whoop, whoop. It's just a fun sound. Let's do Indian drum sample 2. Oh, now we gotta flip this because that flute.
We want to party and have a good time. We want to party.
It's a little dark,
all night long.
but I like it.
We want to party and have a good time. We want to party.
All right, so this caught my ear, and let's hear the other ones. These are. I kind of like that. Party. I like that. It feels like Marvin Gaye or something. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna mark this as like vocal sample. So we're gonna take little pieces from each one of these. I think we found our combination though. We found the drums. We have a vocal chop. Party. All right, last one, and then we'll move into FL. This one's way too fast. Well, that's hard though. Oh, that's hard. That Tracy-O? Tracy-O, like that? That's pretty hard. All right, so let's download this and drag this into FL Studio. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 samples that we could choose from here. All right, so now the question is, what do we do with the samples? So first, I have the one sample that was, I think this is for the drum. So let's go to song mode. Just got to figure out where the drums were. Now, I do like this kind of intro. I might just leave that in as like a little Easter egg. Let's highlight this and move this over. It went doo. Okay, let's click here and then go to where it says make unique as a sample. We're gonna double click here, go to stretch mode, and then right click and make this 2 bars. So we're at 140 BPM, which is really fast. Okay. Let's find that drum part. I forgot where it was. Okay, so now we need to figure out where the downbeat is. Kind of like this first one where it goes boom. So this is the downbeat where it starts 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice. Darn, my finger got stuck. And 2 and 3, 4 and slice and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice and 2. So I think I like everything up until the so let's cut that out. Now we're gonna make these unique. I like to loop sample initially unless I specifically need chops out of something. So I don't think we need that. Let's make this unique. So we're essentially using 2 main chops right here. So Infinite taught me this technique, hit Shift Q to quantize the audio to the grid. And we're gonna double click on each sample or just use the macro under, where is it at? Tools, and then go to where it says switch all audio clips, stretch mode. If you're on an older version, it will say tools, macros, and then you do that. Okay, so excuse me, what we can do now is double click on each sample and then give it a defined length. So let's right click and give it a 2 bar. All right, and let's do the same thing over here. Right click, 2 bars. Now we can actually give it a BPM that's reasonable. So we're at 108, very danceable, still hip hop. So this is like the main, the main rhythm here. We're gonna build around this. We're probably gonna shave some out later, but till then, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's start from the beginning here. I'm gonna mute that intro just so we don't have to offset everything by a bar or 2, because it makes the counting harder. All right, now let's see what else we had in the other chops. I forgot what they even were. So this one was for a drum sample. I feel like the drums are kind of overcrowded. But that was even hard. I did that by accident. So we're gonna use that as like a little, you know how Aaliyah's like, you don't know. It's like this little guitar hit. So when he's at as like a guitar hit. It's like a 90s vibe thing here. Thing is, so let's chop it right where it says. We're gonna use that as a one shot. I might even just use it as is. So let's make this unique and just use it as a one shot in the playlist. I'm not gonna use it, excuse me, y'all, in a sampler. I'm getting over a sinus infection, so bear with me, y'all. Team up with me here. Actually, this drum is pretty hard. 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 4, and slice. Okay, so that's all we need. Just that one. And that we might use this during like a change up. I'm not sure how we're gonna use this, but let's make it unique as a sample. Double click, put it on stretch mode, and right click and give it 2 bars because that's what we counted out. Now this is definitely too fast for this BPM. So I guess that's the answer. If we lower the BPM, we'll use this one. So I'll mark this, sorry, y'all, low BPM drum. And then we'll use this one, call it like high BPM drum. So if I ever need to slow the beat down, I'll just swap drums, maybe. I do like the rhythm though, but it's way too fast. Let's combine this one shot. We're gonna mute this other audio just so it doesn't. Now this drum is doing a lot though. Now I'm listening to it. Now we're gonna time stretch this sample. Let's make it unique. Double click. It's a little. Let's time stretch and let's make it 1 bar. I might even fade it out using the fade crossover points so this doesn't end abruptly. So now we have a vibe. We have 2 different samples doing one thing. All right, now let's pull in the other vocal sample. Now this one, let me think. How are we gonna do this? I think the easiest way might be to load it up in Serato, but we might be able to do this in FL. So let's try the FL way, which is we need to separate the stems here. Let's click in the top left, go to extract stems from sample. All we need is the vocal. We don't need anything else. Because this is a long song, it could take longer to process. So if it takes too long, I'll just pause the video here. It did take a little bit of time. So let's double click in here. We're gonna right click and open this in Slice X. The reason we're doing Slice X is because we could do auto slicing here with this button. So now we'll look at what's called the transients of the audio. It's not the greatest slicer in my opinion, but this is all we have in FL. So let's right click and do dull. This should kind of pull back some of the slices, but see, it's now we have like no slices. So there is a trade-off with this. And now we're gonna try to trigger this with, hold on. All right, now we gotta trigger this with the actual MIDI controller. I'm gonna do this by ear because what we're gonna do is change the tuning so that it plays faster. And we're also gonna make sure it's tuned to match the drums because they're more of a tonal drum. It has a tuning to it. So I'm just doing this by ear.
Good.
I'm just gonna just ad lib random stuff. We it's best to sing it out first to make sure you're sampled.
We and good time and good and good. We and we and good.
So we only have about 4 good chops anyway. Yeah, something's recording in here. What is recording? So dun 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 dun. We dun 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 and up we and up
we and good and we and good and good. We and good and we and good and good. We and
So that's all we need. We don't need 1,000 chops. Now the rhythm isn't perfect with the hand drums. So, you know, I'm going to show you guys a way where we can kind of get around the imperfections here. Let's highlight the whole section with our audio. We're going to right click the track, consolidate from track start, time selection here. This will print the BPM information into the sample. Sorry. And now we have this as one file. We can double click in here, right click, open in Fruity Slicer. What we're doing is basically overriding the audible groove, and we're slicing by either the beat or the half beat. So let's do the beat and then pull up the attack time just a little bit. So we're essentially, again, like I said, overriding the groove of the sample because their sample has a very specific timing and it does not match our modernized kind of quantized sound. So instead of using Ableton, we're going to have to kind of do a workaround. Now I know FL Studio has time warping, but it's just not easy to use in my opinion. So we're going to have to do this, and we're going to go to dump normal so that it does every single chop in order. So now it goes down. That's what a lot of MPC guys do also.
we and good and good. We
I forgot that was. Just listen to the drum. I forgot that was not in the sample.
we and good and good. We
So now we can control that groove a little bit more.
we and good and good.
I'm gonna move a little bit quicker here because I want to filter out the vocals.
And we
Let's cut out the lows.
and good and good.
Just lighten it up a little bit.
We and good and
I'm gonna add a fruity stereo shaper and add delay. Let's create more of like a futuristic sound. And let's add some fruity chorus. So it has that like futuristic robotic sound. And now we need to build our rhythm on top of their rhythm. So I'm just gonna pick from whatever drums that inspire me here. Let's pull some drums from our busyworksbeats.com/black. This is in the bonuses that I've already passed. So if you missed the Black Friday bonuses, sorry to tell you, you have missed out on goodness. So we're gonna pull some 808s from here. Here's a nice Timbaland style sound here. Let's record this in. Don't Tracy, Tracy, like that. Let's record that in. All right, so just like a little percussive, you can call it a bass line, but it's really not a bass line. Now slowly we're gonna remove some of the influence of that loop that we started with. Like the lows are kind of fighting. Let's EQ them out. So now we need like a snare type sound. Boom. But like percussive. So now let's go to our blueprint pack, which is still available at busyworksbeats.com/black. Let's go to percussion though. Alright, so we're using sounds that aren't your typical snare here. That's the main thing. That's all we need. Boom. Let's quantize. So now we gotta fill in these gaps. I feel like we need. Let me try something here. Let's use a little kickstart. I just want to see what it does. It's a little too much movement. Here's what we technically have without that hand drum. Let's mess with the tuning of the vocal. That thing. I feel like it was just the perfect tune. Alright, now let's add some more like rhythmic stuff. So I have a plugin at busyworksbeats.com/black called Halo. We're gonna try some of these plugs. Gotta figure out the key. Let's start building layers here. So we're playing rhythms with synths, and that's a mindset shift that you have to get into, is playing your rhythms almost like, playing your synths as if it were a drum. So now we need to start clearing space. But the main problem is that the main thing taking up space is our main rhythm creator, so it's gonna be a trade-off. See if we can add a clap in here. Again, we want sounds that aren't your typical sounds here. That's a nice pop style clap. 1 clap, 2 clap, 3 clap. Oh, that was kind of hard. I might record me saying that. 1 clap, 2 clap. Oh, I'm on the wrong DAW. Hold on. Of course, the one time I want to record, I remove my entire vocal chain. Great. All right, so let's do this. We don't need it to be fancy. I just basically just need me to be heard. Let's put this on vocal mode. 1 clap, 2 clap. I forgot. When I record in here, man, there's so many plugins I need for this. We need Waves NS1 to remove the noise. The noise. There we go. All right, so similar, not the same chain, but whatever. Let's record the sim. 1 clap, 2 clap, 3 clap, 4 clap, 5 clap, 6 clap, 7 clap, 8 clap, 1 clap, 2 clap, 3 clap, 4 clap, 5 clap, 6 let's double that. Let's probably do 3. Actually, let's hit Control L, pan 1 to the left. 1, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 9, clap. 10, clap. 11. What am I doing? 10 and 11. My bad, I messed up. I forgot I went up to 8. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. Probably could have went past 8, but whatever. Hit Control L, pan this one to the right. Let's do it one more time. So I'm doing it in 3s. This is not the mic I would normally use, but we don't have time to be going to the booth mic. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. Now we're gonna use the whole 8 count. I don't know, but let's double click. Hit Control L. 2, 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8. I might do the Timbaland thing, which is to create like a phone effect. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8. The main thing I'm trying to do is take the attention away from the hand drum. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. All right, now I'll start adding more aggressive synthesizers in here. 7, clap. 8, clap. Let's do unison, but then make it mono. 2, I did my synth more like the Neptunes. I don't know how we ended up recording my mic. So I like the synth, the way it sounds. This reminds me of like early Neptunes. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. FL, man, y'all be. FL really needs a better recording process. It should not stop me because I'm on the wrong pattern. Like, bro, goodness, man. Gotta do it again. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. 1, clap. 2, clap. 3, clap. 4, clap. 5, clap. 6, clap. 7, clap. 8, clap. All right, so it's very tucked in the back. I might thicken it out with a sine wave. I don't think we need to though. For the hand drums, I might delay the entire thing using the wrench tool, time shift. taking out stuff, you lose that vibe.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And here we have more open space because we took away the instrument. I feel like we need a strong kick. Let's do 3CO kick, so boom, 3CO like that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. Alright, so I've recorded all that just to have the velocities there. You guys will get the project files too, by the way. Let's get this kick to hit a little bit. Just turn it up.
6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I want to do something where Timbaland does this thing where he does like a forward backward sound. I think there's a plugin that's free called Kilohertz Reverser. Here it is. And we're going to use this to create like a forward backward loop. And this should just do its thing automatically. So now it has like a little reverse to it. So that's a little plugin that's free. You guys can mess with it.
2, 3, 4.
I also want like a little bit of a stutter, like a dropout stutter. I'm not sure they have a plugin for that. Trying to think, what would even that be? Is it tape stop? Transgate? Let's try a little transgate. This may or may not be what I'm looking for.
2, 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. It's a subtle rhythm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Gonna add the attack time to it so it's more in the groove.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I need something else to kind of keep the rhythm moving forward. Shortening these little.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2,
I think what else we can add in here.
4, 5, 6, 7.
We just mess around with some synths. Let's go to Halo. Halo has a lot of. Top line like that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Might like tuck that in the background just as a very small melody.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I'm gonna add that in the background somewhere.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that kickstart?
2, 3, 4,
don't know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2.
I feel like we just need vocals at this point.
5, 6.
What plugin was it? There was a plugin that like stutters our stuff, and I think it's in Logic actually. But it goes like 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, like that. It'll stutter it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Trying to do it manually, but there's a plugin in Logic where we could just automate this. I'm gonna grab the slice tool, slice by the half beat or let's do the half beat.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So for the 5, I want to go 5, high like that, just kind of stutter. So slice it, grab the slip tool, highlight all these, and just left click and drag it over.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See how it just catches your ear? Here's the audio production right here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know if I would. Let's try.
6.
Let's do it on 6. It might work, it might not, because 6 you have to lead into it like. So I don't know if this will be the same effect, but let's try it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's cool, but it doesn't have that 5 effect
5, 6, 7.
because you can barely hear it. Okay, so that was a cool idea, but let's try it on the 5. I think the 5 just sounds cooler.
4, 5, 6.
Now, for this point, when I do the 5, I'm going to take away the bass so that we can hear that.
4, 5.
Like the downbeat, let's just slice everything and get rid of that.
4, 5, 6.
See, I was like blank, that mute.
4, 5, 6.
Let's take away the bongo too.
4, 5, 6.
And I might even take away this bass.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So mutes are very important.
4, 5.
I kind of want to go like 5, hot, hot, like that. So let's see if we can double tap this thing. Hit the slip tool.
4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so we need some kind of musical. We could just do harmonies. I don't have lyrics yet, but
3, 4, 5, 6.
let's delay the clap a little bit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so we need a little sub bass and a little more vocal harmony. So I'm gonna pause the video and do some vocals, and because I'm gonna have to write lyrics. I don't know if I can freestyle a melody over this.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wanna have a good time? Shut it down. Something, you know. I just have to sit and think of lyrics. Wanna have a good time. So let's arrange this roughly. Let's unmute this. Yeah. Let me record me saying yeah, because that's kind of cool. I'm actually going to do it. Oh, man, did I? Check. Hold up. I got 2 mics, one in Logic and one in FL. Okay, let's record just me saying yeah a couple times so we can do the left, center, right thing. Yeah.
2.
So I'm saying yeah so that the listener, even though it's offbeat in the beginning, they can kind of estimate where we're about to drop. Yeah. All right, same old trick, left, right, center. Nothing crazy here. Double click, hit Control L. Double click, Control L. Double click, hit Control L. Again, I don't know why FL is so complicated to record in. We're just gonna hit left, right, center. Yeah. Yeah. And now we're gonna route these vocals over to the group that we had. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right, so let's hear it from the beginning. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I keep hearing like, meet me at the club, it's alright, and you got to move your body. Something like that. That's already a song, so you gotta be a little bit different. What already exists. Let's bring all the other stuff. But we're gonna get rid of the vocal here. Yeah. Only leave the glitch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely a Timberlake, Justin Timberlake track. All right, so now I just gotta sit here and come up with the vocal. I'm probably gonna record in Logic though. All right, so I'm gonna splice in the part where I recorded a vocal. Again, we're probably gonna move over to Logic. It's just way easier to record, in my opinion. All right, y'all. I tried to master it, but I'm still missing a couple steps. But this is the closest mix we have so far.
She a bad little baby and I can't get her out of my system. She on the dance floor hypnotizing me with the rhythm. And I can't resist, shawty gonna make me turn to religion. She got me on my knees, baby, please, you sexy woman. And shawty got me sprung like a mattress. I think she an actress. First night over, she brought all her baggage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold magnums. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She a bad bitch, nigga. You know my steez, had to walk around naked like we Adam and Eve. It's just like the garden I done planted my seed, cause you know every seed do not have to turn to a tree. Me, the King Timbo and Jay-Z, finna rock the nation like we Rick and Meech. Mask on style, this ain't trick or treat. The whole hood love me like Big and Meech. Yankee fitted on, you know I'm reppin' my team. King of New York, baby, Brooklyn, the Queens. Just watch the way I do my thing. Walk like a king with a little pimp lane. Bad little baby and I can't get her out of my system. On the dance floor, hypnotizing me with the rhythm. And I can't resist, shawty gonna make me turn to religion. She got me on my knees, baby, please, these sexy women. And I can't resist.
All right, so it still needs a little more loudness, but I didn't have all the equipment I needed. So if you guys want to learn more, go to busyworksbeats.com/black to learn more. busyworksbeats.com/black to learn more. busyworksbeats.com/black. busyworksbeats.com/